Weird things your brain does that make zero sense. Until now. Boom. Let's dive in. Number 8. When your brain whispers the worst. You're holding a baby, everything's fine, then out of nowhere, this thought crashes in, what if I drop it? Or you're driving down the road, music on, totally chill, and suddenly your brain goes, what if we just swerved into traffic? You freeze for a second, wondering, wait, why would I even think that? You're not broken, you're not evil, you're not crazy, you're human. They're called intrusive thoughts, and believe it or not, we all get them. Your brain's not trying to scare you, it's trying to protect you, in the weirdest way possible. It's like a paranoid bodyguard yelling, worst case scenario, incoming. It simulates danger to keep you alert even when you're safe. And here's the wild part. If these thoughts freak you out, that actually means you're the opposite of dangerous, because someone who was dangerous wouldn't be scared of their own mind. So if your brain's ever tried to ambush you like that, it's not betraying you, it's just trying way too hard to keep you alive. Number 7. Blushing. Your face snitches on you. You're eating out with friends, having a great time. Then someone points out you've got food on your shirt. You laugh it off, but your face. Oh no, it betrays you instantly. Boom, bright red. No warning, no mercy. Humans are the only species that does this. Even chimps get embarrassed, but they don't turn into walking tomatoes. Just us. When you're embarrassed, your brain dumps adrenaline like you're being hunted. Your heart races, blood rushes to your face, and suddenly you're glowing like a stop sign. Here's the weird upside. Blushing might have helped our ancestors stay part of the tribe. When someone messed up, that red face said, I'm sorry, I get it. Please don't exile me. Some people are so tired of it, they get surgery to cut the nerve that makes them blush. But that nerve also controls sweating, so now they've just got sweaty palms instead of red cheeks. Either way, when you're blushing, your body's just trying to say, hey, I still want to belong. Number 6. That song in your head that won't shut up. You wake up, brush your teeth, and your brain decides to DJ the same jingle you heard in a car commercial 3 days ago. Over and over, and over, and over. That's an earworm, and it's more common than you think. It's not just random your brain gets stuck on catchy repetitive loops. It's like it's trying to remember something important, but instead of a survival message, it's just baby shark. Why? Well, before we could write things down, we sang them. Don't eat those berries became a chant, and your brain got really good at repeating songs to stay alive. Now it's using that same skill to trap you in a commercial jingle prison. Want a hack? Chew gum. Seriously, the jaw motion disrupts your brain's little concert. You're not going crazy. Your brain's just stuck on a loop, like a scratched vinyl record playing a meme. Number 5. Seeing things that aren't there. Ever noticed a weird little shadow or squiggly line drifting across your vision? You try to follow it, but it keeps slipping away, like it's hiding from you. That's not a glitch in the matrix, that's a floater. Your eyeball is filled with this jelly stuff called vitreous humor. As you age, little clumps form in that jelly. And when light hits them, they cast shadows on your retina. You're literally seeing shadows inside your own eye. Most people ignore them, but once you notice, it's hard to stop seeing them. Try looking directly at a floater. It dodges you like it's playing tag. Usually they're harmless. But if you suddenly see a bunch of them all at once, go see a doctor. It could be a warning sign your retina's trying to peel away. So yeah, your eyeball might be hosting a shadow puppet show, but it's better than actual ghosts. Number 4. The invisible hole in your vision. Right now, you have a hole in your vision. Not metaphorically, a literal blind spot in each eye. And your brain, it's covering it up like it never existed. Where your optic nerve connects in the back of your eye, there are no light receptors. That means you can't see anything in that spot, at all. But your brain is sneaky. It fills in the gap using context. Like looking at a red wall, it just paints red into the blind spot. You've lived your whole life with this hole and never noticed. That's how good your brain is at lying to you. Want to see the blind spot? Cover one eye. Focus on something, move your thumb slowly across your field of view. At some point, it disappears. That's the moment your brain's illusion cracks. Number 3, why you hear weird stuff when it's quiet. You're lying in bed, lights off, and then suddenly, you can hear your heartbeat in your ears. Your stomach gurgles like it's haunted. There's a soft whoosh in your head, like a seashell pressed to your ear. That's not madness. That's your body, unfiltered. All those sounds are happening all the time. Your brain just drowns them out until the world goes silent. Then suddenly it's like, welcome to the weirdest concert you've never asked for. Your gut? That drama queen makes noises so loud, ancient cultures thought it was possessed. Turns out it's just digestion. And that heartbeat in your ears? That's blood rushing near your ear canal. It's always been there. You're just now hearing the backstage pass to your own biology. Number 2, your dreams are drunk. Every night, your brain puts on a show. And it is wild. You're riding a llama through Times Square. Your ex is a robot. Your goldfish is yelling at you in German. And somehow, it all feels normal. That's REM sleep. Your body's paralyzed, but your mind's running loose. The logic part of your brain, on vacation. Everything, emotions, memories, fears, gets tossed in a blender, and what you get is dreams. But here's the beautiful twist. Dreams are your brain's way of sorting life. They help you process emotions, rehearse challenges, store memories. It's therapy, disguised as chaos. And even though most dreams vanish by morning, they're working quietly in the background, like little mental janitors. Even if your toaster turns evil in them. Number 1, that ringing in silence. Ever sit in complete silence and hear a high-pitched ring, like a tiny siren in your head? That's tinnitus. Your brain, filling the void. 1 in 5 people experience it. Buzzing, clicking, ringing. It's not just in your ears, it's coming from your brain. When sound signals stop because of damage, wax, or stress, your brain panics. It doesn't like silence, so it invents noise. Some people's tinnitus even pulses with their heartbeat. Others can change the sound by moving their neck or eyes. It's like a broken radio inside your head. No mute button, no volume control, just your mind, improvising music sometimes. All because you stood too close to a speaker at a concert. The human brain is a beautiful mess. It protects you, embarrasses you, scares you, entertains you. Sometimes all in the same hour. But every odd thing it does has a reason, even if that reason is a little ridiculous. Let's dive even deeper next time. If you love this breakdown of weird brain behavior, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next dive.